Hey, what's cracking YouTube? It's your boy Jason Yamamoto, and today I got a little story to share with you guys. So when I was 14 years old, right, back in Fort Smith, Arkansas, in Kimmons Junior High, I was taking a PE course. During this time, when I was in PE, our gym instructor, or teacher, whatever he likes to call himself, he hasn't taught us shit, honest truth. He just told us to do whatever. A lot of the kids went out to go smoke, have sex, all kinds of crazy shit, right? But one time he opened up the weight room. This is the first time I was introduced to weights, right? So all the other little kids, being 14 as we were, we go in there and we start picking up all these weights, looking confused as fuck, right? Some of them knew what they were doing, some of them, like me, didn't know shit about it. And this was the first time I tried to lift the bar, and the 45-pound bar almost killed me, right? Yeah, so a weightlifting bar almost killed me, 45 pounds. That's crazy shit, right? So, pretty much, I was very discouraged to know how weak I was because all the other kids were strong enough to lift the bar except for me. But then again, I was the skinniest and the most fragile of them all. So, it wasn't until I turned around 15 when I went into my first soccer team, right? And the coach that was teaching us tried to drill us like football players because he was also a football coach. I don't know why he decided to coach a soccer team when he knew nothing about soccer. He didn't even play soccer himself. So remember that whole thing about practice what you preach? Yeah, that's retarded. Anyways, so he would have us lift weights, right? And of course, me, being the weakest one, couldn't lift the bar for shit. I couldn't lift the bar until I was maybe 19 years old, man. 19 years old, you believe that? 4 years later, then I could lift the bar, only because of this. It's because I went into the Army, right? And good old Army loves push-ups, man. They love push-ups, right? All they do is push-ups, man. You get in trouble, you fucking do push-ups. You don't even do anything wrong, you do push-ups. Whatever it is, you do push-ups, right? Got real good at doing push-ups, right? All the time, push-ups. And then one day I was able to do the bar. Man, I was proud of it, man. I was able to do my first set, 10 reps, with just the bar alone, right? And then I went to war. I didn't lift weights for a long time, right? I didn't lift weights for a long time. It wasn't until after my 21st birthday where Sergeant First Class took me under his wing and started training me, man. He trained me on various things in weightlifting and fitness, right? Overall fitness, and this is where he embedded me with my first general fitness, right? So I started getting better at it, lifting weights generally, and then every day literally I didn't skip any days, right? I didn't have any rest days. Whatever, I went to the gym every day because that was the only thing that was saving my mind from going totally chaotic, right? Because when you're at war, only thing you think about is if I'm going home at all, right? Either if am I going home alive or going home in a body bag. But the one thing that you always think about is if you're ever going home, right? Because those days are long as fuck, man. Those 24 hours seems like weeks, okay? So I started training for 6 months, and then boom, next thing I knew I was home, right? So I went back home and didn't really have a gym, but the roommates I was living with at the time, they bought a bench. They bought a bench, and I was bench pressing for quite some time, right? I was building up good strength, but the problem was I was drinking a lot of alcohol, and I was smoking a lot of cigarettes at the time, so all my work was very counterproductive, right? It was very counterproductive, and my gains didn't really come in because I was eating like shit and was mostly drinking alcohol. So of course I didn't really build size, but I did build one thing, was neuromuscular strength, right? So although I wasn't building muscle or any size, if anything, I was building strength. Okay, so a few years after that, I kind of slipped back. I didn't really lift weights, right? I didn't start lifting weights till 1 year and 6 months ago. But the thing was, I had all that information just floating around my head, and this is where I'm applying all that information from and showing you guys that we all start from somewhere, right? We all start from somewhere. We start off with a push-up, and then out of nowhere you start to expand yourself, right? So just because you can't lift the bar doesn't mean you're not weak. Okay, you just got to start off with a ground basis. So if you guys are struggling just lifting the weights, start off with stabilization exercises such as push-ups, pull-ups, crunches, sit-ups, body weight squats, and just move up slowly but surely, and then move up to dumbbells, and then eventually much more heavier compound movements such as like the bench press. Okay, so hopefully this story helps you guys out a little bit. It's your boy Jason Yamamoto, and I'll talk to you guys later. Nice, breathe.